For reasons as to why these mass actions might lead Raila Odinga to Statehouse. Why these mass actions will eventually make Raila Odinga the president of Kenya. Of course, some of you are shocked with this statement. But before you go on, if you're new here, take your time to receive my greetings and also subscribe. And if you're watching it from a different platform, just go to YouTube, type the name Peter Ogutu, to be the first to pop. And of course, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notification. By doing so, folks, you'll be able to be getting first-hand information pertaining what happens in Kenya's political scene. Now, Raila Odinga, as you all know, that is a politician, one in a million. I mean, no politician can match Raila Odinga in this country. In fact, in Africa. Take a time, look at Raila Odinga's political profile. Now, Raila, of course, began by saying that, by giving Ruto a 14-day ultimatum. And after that, he's embarked on mass actions across the country. Of course, people out there are saying that Raila Odinga, some people are saying that Raila Odinga is just confused and other things. But I'm telling you for free, Raila Odinga knows what to do. He knows, he knows what he's doing. Because right now, Raila has learned that Kenyans don't like Ruto. Why? Because Ruto thrived on this hustler narrative. But now the real hustlers themselves are now the ones fighting Ruto. So he is taking this as an advantage on his side, because now he knows that this mass action will, of course, 80% of Kenyans will join this mass action. And this was evident today when Embu and Meru residents vote to join Raila Odinga's mass action. Because this shows that Raila's journey to Statehouse is real and eminent. Why? Raila has been saying that he won the elections and he's been demanding Ruto to open the servers. Something that Ruto has refused to do. Why? Of course, your guess is as good as mine. Why do you think Ruto refused to open the servers? Because he knows whatever that is in the server is not what Kenyans would want to hear. Yeah, he knows that whatever that is in the server is not what Kenyans would want to hear. Yeah, and Raila has confidently been saying that he won the elections and he challenged Ruto to open the servers. Something that Ruto cannot do. He can't do that because he knows what is in the servers. And I think Kenya is a joking nation. Like, you can have a president who's not even sure why he's the president. Because I believe if Ruto was not afraid of opening the servers, or was not afraid of whatever is in the server, he would have ordered Chebukati to open the servers, okay, or IPC to open the servers, and of course by doing so, he would have silenced Raila Odinga. But so in this case, Ruto is bitterly fighting Raila Odinga by saying that he can't open the servers because he knows what is in the server. And whatever is in the server might be favoring Raila Odinga. That's why this war. And Raila is very confident in these mass actions because he knows he won the elections. And you see now, why am I saying that these mass actions might lead Raila to Statehouse? Because, one, if Kenyans, will go out there and of course, revolt against Ruto's government, the international community will be concerned. Okay? USA, Europe will be concerned. Okay? And they will want to intervene. Okay? They will want to know what is it, what are the Raila Odinga's grievances. Yeah? What is the thing that Raila wants? And of course, by doing so, they will express interest in, of course, addressing this issue. They want to know how can we address these issues. And Raila will tell them, okay, the only way we can address these issues is by this guy should open the servers. And by doing so, Kenyans will get to know what really happened last year's elections. Yeah? If I told Raila Odinga, if the servers shows that Raila won the elections, of course, Raila will have his own demands. He will say that this person who is seated in Statehouse is an illegitimate president. It has got no business whatsoever to sit in Statehouse. So I'm the person who needs to be seated in Statehouse. Yeah? And what will he do? Of course, Ruto was sworn in and is set to be the president for 5 years. Yeah? But this will make Ruto. There's a country in North Africa that went through the same thing. Yeah? The president was confirmed that the president was not fit, did not win the elections. What happened? the country was forced to have a by-election. Yeah. Of course, in Kenya, I'm not seeing that as a possibility, but I'm seeing a situation whereby Ruto will be rendered, an illegitimate president, and of course, he won't be able to lead this nation if at all the USA and other European countries will intervene in this matter. Because what Raila wants right now, he wants Western countries to intervene, okay, and help him solve this issue. Right now, we're not seeing even Americans, fighting Raila Odinga like before. No, before this, tell Raila Odinga that no, you need to keep quiet, move on, just move on. But now they are quiet. Even African countries are quiet. This shows that the world has sensed that this Mzee really won the elections and he deserves to be given whatever he's yearning for. For example, Raila Odinga said sometimes back that he asked someone in New York, would you have let this happen to your country, this election fraud happen to your country or in your country? And the person from New York told him, if it was America, Chebukati would have not been rotting in death row or jail. He also said, yeah, it means Americans have sensed that Raila Odinga's cause is a genuine cause, and actually he needs to be saved, or he deserves to be helped in fighting this menace of corruption in election, and of course he deserves to be helped in reforming Kenya's election process. So that's what's happening, folks. So with those few remarks, tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think Raila Odinga will emerge victorious? Do you think he will win the elections? Tell me there, of course. I'd like to hear from you. Subscribe, comment there. You want to discuss this issue and know what really transpired in the last year's election. Thank you for watching. See you soon.